up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Becca. This is Cosplay.and.books, the channel where I talk about books and then cosplay from the ones that I like the most. And today we are doing my top 10 books of 2023. So this was probably the hardest video to prepare for because I read so many good books this year. It was a really good year, and I had to pick just 10 to choose from, and then I had to order them. I didn't have to, but I did. I just wanted to. But yeah, that was really hard. Also, it is New Year's currently, so if you hear fireworks, that's why. Alright, we're just gonna get straight into this. I'm going to go from 10 to my number 1, so my least favorite out of the 10 to most favorite, even though I love all of these books. Let's go. So at number 10, we have These Hollow Vows by Lexi Ryan. I was scared of this book, to be 100% honest, when I bought it, because it's a love triangle. And if you know me, you know I don't like love triangles. But I really enjoyed this. Basically, it's about a girl who ends up going to like the Fae world to save her sister from a Fae king, and she ends up teaming up with 2 different guys. And they're both against each other, but it's just so good, and I love it. But yeah, Finn is objectively the best one, because I love him. Anyway, I really enjoyed this book. I loved the romance in it, I like the plot, and our female main character, she's great. We love her. Alright, in our number 9 spot, I have The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. This was such a surprising book, honestly. I was scared to read it at first because I didn't want to hate it, basically. I was scared of it. But I ended up reading it and I enjoyed it so much. So that is why it's on this list. I don't know why I enjoyed it so much, but I did. I think I have this thing about loving books with immortal men and then mortal, or like one person is immortal and the other is mortal, and they fall in love with each other, or like human, because technically she's not mortal. She's immortal, but you get what I mean. Next, in our number 8 spot, we have Arch Enemies by Marissa Meyer. This is the second book in the Renegades trilogy. I really enjoyed this book. I was trying to figure out, because I knew I wanted one of the Renegades books in this list. I just didn't know which one, because they're all so great, and I loved all of them. I ended up picking Arch Enemies because it has some of my favorite scenes in them, like the forest scene with Nova and Adrian. I just think that was really cute, and yeah, I just really enjoyed this book. Next up in the number 7 spot, going along with the mortal and immortal characters together, we have Foul Lady Fortune by Chloe Gong. This is actually the only book on this list that I did not rate 5 stars. This was a 4.75 because in no way do I think this was a perfect book. Although I don't think any of these are perfect books, but it was amazing though. I loved it. This is probably my favorite Chloe Gong book, even though These Violent Delights actually got 5 stars and this one didn't. I don't know why. My rating system is weird. But I really enjoy this book. I love it so much. Next up, in the number 6 spot, we have Foxglove by Adeline Grace. This is the second book in the Belladonna series. I don't know why I liked this one more than the first. I just did. I think because it jumped straight into the action, whereas the first one took a couple chapters to actually get into anything. But yeah, I think that's probably why. I was also scared that it was going to be a love triangle for a really long time. It's not, in case you wanted to know. She's still in love with death, and we love that for her. I'm very excited for Wisteria to come out. Now in our number 5 spot is the only graphic novel, like there's no other graphic novels or even mangas in this list besides this one, and that is Nimona by Indy Stevenson. I have a obsession with this. It is such a great graphic novel. The movie is great as well. I love it so much. I don't really know what to say about it, but I just really enjoyed it. I think it was funny, but then it got serious at points that it needed to be serious, and objectively, Nimona and Ballister make a great team, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. Although I think, I want to say the movie wraps it up more at the end, but it's still, the graphic novel is still amazing. Next up in our number 4 spot, we have Bring Me Your Midnight by Rachel Griffin. This is a book that I just recently read in December, and I really enjoyed it. I loved every single second of it. It was so like whimsical and magical, and it had such like good romance in it. I absolutely loved the main characters, and I love it, and I'm so glad that I love it because of, look how pretty this cover is. It's gorgeous. I think I talk about this anytime I talk about this book. I talk about how gorgeous this is, but like, it's gorgeous, and I'm in love with it. All right, now into the top 3, my third favorite book of the year, or in the third spot of the best books of the year. We have XOXO by Axio. This, again, is another book that I just read in December. I read it in like 2 days because it's just so, it's so cute. I don't know how to, I just really enjoyed it. I loved the romance in it. I think it was very cute, and I liked the fact that it sort of had to be hidden because his K-pop group had like a dating ban on it, and so it was very cute and, you know, fun to see them sneak around with each other so that they wouldn't be seen, and I really enjoyed it. All right, now in the number 2 spot, we have The Ballad of Never After by Stephanie Garber. This is the second book in the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy, which I love this trilogy so much, but Ballad of Never After is definitely my favorite out of the trilogy. I think the entire thing is just so much fun, and sort of Evangeline's like back and forth between wanting to hate Jax and wanting to love him. I just absolutely adore that in Enemies to Lovers, especially in Once Upon a Broken Heart. I think this series does really good at Enemies to Lovers, where some books don't, but this one really does, and I just love it. Also, the ending murdered me. I literally was sobbing for like an hour. If you know, you know. Right, and speaking of sobbing, our number 1 book is, can you guess? Heartless by Marissa Meyer. This is no surprise to anyone, I assume. This has been my favorite book all year. I never stop thinking about these characters or the story, and I just absolutely love it. I don't know what to say about this book that I haven't already said. It is such like a comfort read to me that I just reread it all the time. Anytime I need to, I will reread it, and I absolutely adore it. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. Well, that is the end of the video. Those are my top 10 books of 2023. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment down below what some of your top books were of 2023, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!